the White House. Unfortunately, we cannot answer your call today because congressional Democrats are holding government funding, including funding for our troops and other national security priorities, hostage to an unrelated immigration debate. Due to this obstruction, the government is shut down.
That is the extremely political message you will hear if you try to call the White House on this day 2 of the U.S. government shutdown. At this point, hundreds of thousands of government employees aren't even sure if they'll head to work on Monday morning as negotiations continue to stall.
This shutdown is going to get a lot worse tomorrow. A lot worse. Today would be a good day to end it.
Americans know why the dysfunction is occurring. A dysfunctional president. Hence, we are in a Trump shutdown.
The Senate back up and running for another emergency weekend session as Democrats and Republicans continue to point fingers while trying to pass a new spending bill that would stop non-essential government employees from being placed on furlough this week. Essential services, including the military, will continue for now, but the paychecks could stop coming if the shutdown drags into February. Vice President Mike Pence promising action during a visit to U.S. troops stationed in Jordan.
You and your family shouldn't have to worry for 1 minute about whether you're going to get paid as you serve in the uniform of the United States. So know this: your president, your vice president, and the American people are not going to put up with it.
Attempts to pass a temporary funding bill failed Friday night, falling short of the necessary 60 votes. President Trump is now floating the idea of changing the rules so that only 51 votes are needed. Not coincidentally, there are 51 Republicans in the Senate. Democrats insist that any new legislation must provide protection for the so-called Dreamers, the roughly 800,000 immigrants who were brought to the U.S. illegally as children. Another key issue remains Trump's insistence that any immigration deal needs to include money to build a wall along the Mexican border.
We Democrats are at the table, ready to negotiate. The president needs to pull up a chair and end this shutdown.
Republican leaders are promising that a vote to end the shutdown will happen in the wee hours of Monday morning, even if senators wind up voting on almost the exact same funding bill that failed on Friday.